Hey guys, Boy here. How's it going? Today we're on Last Claudia. The game launched yesterday. So we're gonna go over some beginner tips. Not really like guide way. I don't know how to explain this. Like things that'll help you and things that you should do and prioritize basically. And then we're also gonna go over my day one progression and show you what I've got so far. I haven't played yet today. I just logged on and collected my ticket and the free unit from the event. But other than that, we haven't done anything. So we're just gonna jump right into it. It's gonna be a little weird because it's my first time trying to do a video on this game, so I haven't figured out like exactly how I want to do them, and I have a few things I want to talk about that are kind of like might just lead into things where I might randomly stop. So bear with me. Getting right into it. My account right now is a Grom account. I was planning on re-rolling, but I ended up getting the account I wanted when I made my account, which was Grom and an SSR arc. So I'm pretty happy. I've been playing. I didn't have to re-roll, which made me a lot happier. So yeah. And then we ended up pulling Graven off of a pool yesterday, off a single pool. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna do a single, and boom, Graven popped up. It's too bad Graven sucks. He's probably like one of the worst units in global. Probably one of the worst seasons in games. He has a high emphasis on dealing damage to flying enemies, and it's super niche. It's much better just to run an all-purpose unit. And then we, of course, got the free unit, and she's really good, especially if you don't have Grom or you don't have a healer yet, or like a healer arc unlocked. She has a heal on her special. Might as well run her. She'll help you push content faster. But my party is we're just running Grom, Kyle, and Zesh. Kyle, in my opinion, is the best physical damage dealer next to Shin on global. Shin's course higher because he's gotcha. But I like Kyle better just because Kyle's easier to build because he's a free to play unit. Zesh is, in my opinion, the best unit on global. You can argue Dane's higher, and the reason people say Dane's better is because Dane has a higher MP pool than Zesh, but Zesh has a passive that makes him not be able to get interrupted on skill, and he has a damage reduction when he is casting a skill. So when you're locked into place, you get a damage reduction, and it's awesome. And in my opinion, that's way better than a higher MP pool because you're able to reduce damage, not get interrupted, so you don't have a chance of wasting MP, and you have that damage reduction. Plus, he has ice spells, which can lock down a map, which are really good. Even though ice damage is considered the weakest element on the damage multiplier scale, he's still one of the best just because the way his kit is. And then Grom's the best tank currently in the game, even on JP. And he's good for a lot of different things. So this is my team. This is the team we'll be running with for a long time, unless we pull like Shin or something from the ticket on second day. We'll see, how I feel like and where I'm at in the game, where we'll progress from there. So getting into it, my arcs. We have, like I said, we have 3 SSR arcs now. We re-rolled. We got Divine Beast Hunter when we did the account, and I was like, fine, that's cool. I'll keep this one. It's got a couple things on it. Primarily in the beginning, you're going to prioritize SR arcs because one, you can unlock their passives faster. Two, they cost less. Three, they cost less. Like, cost is really important when you're starting a game because you want to be able to grind a lot. And you want to unlock a lot of different passives early on. And that'll lead us into our first tip. One of the first tips is on arcs, you have the arc attribute, and this is attached to the arc. Then you have the unit skills, right? And these are all unlocked as you upgrade the arc. However, once you unlock these on a unit and you unlock them by getting AP, as you can see here, it has the AP rate and you need 300 to unlock the passive. Once you unlock the passive on a unit or the ability from an arc, you can swap the arc and your unit will still have that passive or that magic or the ability from the arc, and you can do other arcs. So you can mix and match. Don't think that you only can use this arc set list. So you want to prioritize like which ones are easier to obtain first, which ones are harder to obtain later, and slowly progress through that way. And that'll make your unit stronger faster if you know about that. Because I know a lot of people don't realize that you can do that. So for me, right now we are just running Beast Hunter because we want to get surprise attack as soon as possible. For Kyle, just to get that 50% damage. On Zesh, we're running Treasure Sword Ulead because we want to get that ice boost and the ice attack raise ASAP. All the other ones, I'm pretty sure he has on his skill tree. He might not have Diamond Dust, but if he doesn't, then we'll run it on him too. But I'm definitely maxing this first for Zesh. And then for Grom, we don't really have a crazy good arc for Grom, so anything for ability wise, because his kit's pretty much fleshed out. So we are just going ahead and running Sandworm just to get his arc attribute for the damage reduction. But SR arcs, I feel like, are a lot more important to run and to get going first before your SSR ones, because SSR ones cost a lot. And until you're in like mid late game, you don't want to be spending that many resources on your arcs. Which gets into the next thing. On world map here, we did clear a little bit. We got to the volcano last night, the lava caves. We will probably caress a lot further today. I don't know how far we'll go today. I'm planning on grinding more today and trying to power up my units and probably get them to like 25 or something like that, and then progress story again and just clean through normal mode, no problem. But we'll see. But one of the most important things in this game is gold, and you need gold to level up your blue wells, and you need blue orbs to level up your red wells. So gold is really important because you can't what do you call it? You can't upgrade your blue wells, so you can't progress if you don't have gold. And I know a lot of people are coming over here when they get to the beginner shops and they're buying beginner items and stuff. Don't waste your gold there. All right, work on your wells. It's really important. You're gonna replace this equipment super fast as you progress, and there's no point in wasting gold. I did a miss shop, buy a couple items just to equip them, just to get a few things, but honestly, don't do it. It's not worth it. Like I said, you're just gonna replace them. If you also don't know, there's a thing in this shop here. You have the manual core and you have the auto core. The auto core lets you auto on stages that you've beaten before, and the manual core lets you pilot, and it makes your attack button turn into a joystick, so you're able to pilot a unit, which is really nice. So make sure you're not wasting gold. You're upgrading your wells, and you want to progress story as fast as you can to get more wells, so that way you can progress your arcs quicker. And your arcs are what makes your account pretty much. Getting to the next thing, you want to do right off the bat is unlock your third Conquer slot when you get to Conquer. Why? Because you want to have your 3 main units constantly in here. This gives you unit souls, and unit souls are used for a few things. And you want to make sure you have all 3 units in here collecting your souls. What are souls used for? Good question. We'll go ahead and go into the unit page and show you. One of the first things that they're used for is to awaken your units. This gives you stat buffs, lots of stat buffs, but it's expensive. It also upgrades your special. You really want to decide like if you want to do this or not. For a gotcha unit, don't do this first. Work on their passive skill tree first and hold off on awakening for a little bit. You also have the skill cost here, where you can upgrade the skill cost. You can do this 50 times. Don't do this to start off the bat. It's going to be a while before you run into skill cost problems. This will be a late game problem, and that's when you want to do your souls. Honestly, you want to get a couple awakening levels on your unit before you even do skill cost. And then, of course, in your ability page, you have the story tiers that you can unlock, which cost a few, I think it's over here on the right for him. Yep. Which cost a few souls, and this unlocks the unit story. And the unit story gives you the souls to progress the story. You just have to get there on the tree. So you use those souls for the story on the tree. And then I think there's some nodes too that require souls. I don't remember where they are. I can't remember if it's like the tier 3 ones. Maybe not. I think it might just be the story ones then. So I don't think any of the special things require them. But you definitely want to make sure that you are unlocking the story just to, progress the unit, man. Come on, it's important. But for gotcha units, do the story and then do awakening. For free-to-play units, they don't have story. You can just go right into awakening, especially with all the free things you get. Awaken them as soon as you can, stuff like that. Progress them. They'll be stronger faster than your other units anyways. Getting into the next thing that's really important, and probably like my last really, really important tip, is your friends. You can have a lot of friends in this game. And what's really important about friends is you can send gifts and you can receive gifts. And why is that important? Because friendship points. And why are friendship points important? Because of shop, marketplace, friendship. You can buy a lot of things in here with friendship points. And one of the most important things are awakening materials, or not awakening materials, and enhanced materials, And some of these are kind of annoying to grind, especially the bones and the tier 3 enhanced mats at the bottom here, and they cost a decent amount of friendship, but it's worth it because you passively gain friendship, and you're going to be able to get these, you're going to be able to progress your units quicker and spend less time farming when you buy these. It does take some time because there's a daily limit on what you can buy, but you can progress. And as you can see today, we bought the Philosopherus and the Bone. And there is also the Friendship Summon. Once you don't need Awakening materials, you want to do your Friendship Summon when you can. Why? Because you have the chance to get the skill books, and the skill books are used for the tree, and you need a lot of them, and they're kind of hard to come by. So it's kind of nice if you get lucky and someone is a skill book, which is a good thing. If you don't also know, one of the other most important things with friends is off the bat, increase your friend limit to max. This takes it to 80, where I'm at now, and I think it increases more. I think you can increase up to 100 from levels. That's a lot of gifts every day. It gives you energy, it gives you gold, it gives you friendship points, it gives you a lot of resources, a lot of passively gained things while you're playing. It's really important. And if you make sure your list is semi-active, you can have some really strong tier people on your friends list that can help you out and carry you through content too. So make sure you're doing that. So yeah, that's pretty much the main tips. Another tip is to, when you start getting where I'm at, right around 16s and 17 level, farm your first enhanced mats or buy the ones from the shop. This increases your level cap, and you want to make sure you do this. You don't want to be wasting EXP while you're farming. So do that. That's what we're going to be farming today, because as you can see, I'm still missing a couple for Zesh, and I'm missing them all for Kyle because we just enhanced Grom. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. You should definitely do that near your second day if you've been playing for a little while. Let's get this started and get to show off. Yay! So yeah, those are my main tips, and that's where we progress on the count. I hope you guys are still having good luck rerolling. We'll do some harder boss dungeon guides later on. When events come, we'll be making sure that we show event fights and stuff, because I do plan on playing this game for the foreseeable future. I really enjoy Last Claudia. So I hope you guys do too. And I hope you guys are having fun progressing through the game. Have a great day, and talk to you later.